Do you think they should help you more, like in terms of the bill of the
I think so.
bills
I
of?
think so because when I went into when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I went in the hospital in January of 2020, and then I stayed in hospital 2 weeks, and then they said, "Oh, we'll have to do this operation again in February." Go through the same thing again because they didn't have a bowel surgeon when I had the operation, and I had it done in February, and I've forgotten completely about the service charge,
Mm,
completely for that year,
okay.
because I was in so much pain. I was back and forth to the hospital, and I was having chemo as well, and the chemo used to really take a bad loss on my hair and everything. And of course, they write me, and I wasn't picking up my meals at home, and they take me to court,
Wow.
and I had to pay over. Whereas the service charge may be about 1,200, I think I had to pay about 3,000
Oh wow.
because it went to court and that I didn't pay their money. And they're very strict. Islington Council is very strict with your council tax, and which you don't pay in time. They send you a threatening letter, you want to take it to court, or they pay late charges.
Wow.
So that I normally do as soon as the first of the month comes, or second of the month, I pay them the money.
So you get that very
I get that out of the way,
yeah straight away.
and yeah. So
But did you feel that was unfair
I
on
think
you?
that wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. Although my niece write to them and tell them the situation, they didn't want to know. I still had to pay the money, and I'm still paying for it now because I had to take it off my credit card.
Yeah.
So I'm paying little by little every month to clear it up.
So you think they should be more flexible
I
in
think
terms
they
of,
should be more flexible.
especially in those extreme situations
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you've been in a hospital
yeah,
or
yeah,
yeah. But why do you think they're not? Like why?
yeah. I don't know because when the letter come and I gave it to mine, she didn't really want me to open any mails or anything. She said, "Oh, Auntie, you cannot cope with these things. Let me try." And she did explain to them, and they didn't want to know. They said, "Oh, you've taken it that this far, whatever, blah blah." You just have to pay the money.
Yeah. But what other benefits do they offer to you, or do you
No,
wish they would
nothing.
offer
Not
to you?
well.
Or
It should have cancelled really. I didn't mind them charging me some money to reach it for over £3,000. It's a lot of money.
yeah, no, of course it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I think at one time I was late with my payments for the council tax, and they took me to court as well, and I had to pay court charges as well. Although I paid the money soon after, but they charged me for the court charges as well.
Were you retired already at that time when you were
I
charged
wasn't.
for it?
I think I was retired. Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking that as a pensionist, you
Yeah.
should have some kind of
Yeah, yeah,
support in that
yeah.
sense.
So they didn't want to know. The council doesn't really want to know in that sense if you're behind time. And I didn't bother to chase it up to say, well, I'm so and so and so. So it all depends. So I try and pay my bills on time, whatever. Most important.
So you think there's a big distance
I think they,
between?
yes, yes. I think they ought to look into people. Um, if they have any sort of why they late with the payments, why such and such, instead of, especially the elderly people. Or it doesn't matter for the elderly people. I mean, anyone having difficulty paying their bills, you should really find out, why or such and such.
And not just
Not just
make
like,
make
oh
you
yes,
pay
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
wow.
So